This is really good.
So how was Thursday?
That was
You did.
not bad actually.
Okay.
I had like 5 in the morning and 4 afternoon. Yeah. As soon as they heard about exam, they of course
Got
didn't
scared.
show up.
We need a new name for exam.
Here it
Instead of
is.
saying exam, we'll say party. We're going to have a party,
Going to
a
have.
class party. Hey,
Hello,
how are you?
I'm so
Good,
sorry.
how about you? Good.
Men? Yep.
We're going to have a party, then they will come.
Right.
All come.
Sign in. This week, we have class Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, regular. And then on Thursday, Tamana has class. Friday, the library is closed, the schools are closed. And then we come back to school on Monday. This weekend, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday is Easter weekend. Easter. Do we know Easter?
No. No.
Easter? No?
Easter Sunday?
Easter. Do we know Easter?
I know one Easter Sunday.
What is it? What do you think it is?
Most probably it's a religious day.
Yes, it's a Christian religious holiday on Sunday. Yesterday was also a celebrated day called Palm Sunday. Palm Sunday. And then Friday
Yeah.
is Good Friday. That's the term that's used. Good
Good
Friday.
Friday?
Good Friday.
Good Friday. Another is Black Friday.
No, this is Good Friday.
Good Friday. Okay.
Let's see.
Assalamualaikum.
Good morning.
Good morning, teacher.
Many things are closed this day, Easter Sunday. Very special Christian holiday. Okay. And in this country, Easter Sunday is here. But in other places in the world, Easter Sunday is a different date, depending on where you are. So, so many things will be closed on Easter Sunday. Don't have the date. I don't have the day. It's the 23rd May
For the what?
class.
23rd, yeah.
That means the next week. Monday close.
No. Just,
We are gonna continue.
we continue classes into May. And I'm returning with the last day.
Of the, oh, okay, last day on May would be 23rd.
23rd, that's Thursday?
Mhm, Thursday, that's Friday, sorry.
Friday?
Friday.
Okay. This is Thursday, May 22nd. Kamana will be here. Okay?
Huh?
I mean the next week we are gonna stop.
May. This is April.
We're gonna stop.
What?
Remember? The last class would be for me is 8 with me, only with me.
Tamana will be here until the 8th of May. Then she is flying.
But I'll be here with you on 12, 14, and
She's
She's flying like butterfly.
she's flying like a butterfly to Bangladesh.
8 Thursday would be with me last day, but I will be here on 12, 13,
So
and 14.
did your dad make it home?
Yes, yes, they're home.
Okay, so just to let us know what's going on. So sometime between now and here, they will give an exit test. Do you know exit? What does exit mean? Exit.
Final.
Final test before you leave. Just to see how you're doing. And then summer classes, no summer class. So school will start again, we hope, in September. But if you want to take classes starting in September, don't wait to September. You sign up in August. Second week in August at Horizon. I'll get the dates for you to sign up for more classes next year. Usually in September, there's so many students that come in. Remember, I don't know, Paulina, you remember how many students we had? It was full. So don't wait. You want to take classes. And some of you will be moving from my class to the next level, difficult class. Okay?
Burlington has 3 more model test exam. I will take 3 of them together. It's just 20 questions on 1st May.
Okay. 1st of May, shoot.
One more, this
See
type
how
of
you're doing.
exam from Burlington would be 1st May.
This is the last.
May 1st?
May 1st.
This is
It's a
final.
practice, no, it's a practice, the model test, practice test. So before your final exam, for the semester, we'll have one more model test practice.
May 1st.
May 1st.
Final exam when?
Office will let us know before 23rd, right?
Yes.
The final exam, yeah.
But this is the last week.
Pardon?
The last week. This week.
Second last one.
I don't know yet. They tell me from Horizon when they want to do it, but I'll let you know. Okay. So we're good with this? This is a, this time of year, we just had a very important religious holiday. It was Ramadan.
Yeah.
And right now is another holiday this week called Passover, which is another holiday. And then Sunday is another religious holiday. So there are many religions in the world that have special days. So let's go on to this one. Get you signed in here. You have a pen? Active. He gave. But then we also have passive. You smell popcorn?
Yeah.
Someone must be eating popcorn.
Having popcorn and breakfast. That's great.
This is passive. Past tense of the form of be plus the past participle given. Okay. Which one do you like better? One or two? You like both?
One.
One. One? Both? What do you think?
Same thing.
Which one?
He gave me a pencil. A pencil was given to me by him. It's the same thing. One is active and another is passive.
And which one do you like better?
Partner, he gave me a pencil.
Okay. How about D?
He gives me a pencil.
Okay. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One says both. English teachers that help students learn to write like one better. Why? Direct. He gave me a pencil. This one, you will see this a lot. A lot. But it's many people will do this. Who got the pencil?
Me,
Me.
yeah.
Who gave the pencil?
Listen.
Somebody,
Who?
who?
Him.
Him, yeah, somebody,
Yeah.
him.
So you can't say him gave the pencil, you'd say he. Him is the objective form. Many times this gets, what? Who is who is who? So that's why English teachers like number one. But when you read, you will see both. And pay attention to the pronouns. Who got what? The example they have here, this is passive.
The holiday was celebrated.
We need more.
By us.
Passive voice. Okay. Let's go down here to part A. And this is information here, but I think we'll manage this. Paying attention to our grammar. And notice the example. Alina, try reading the example for us.
Divide. The power of the state government is divided among the three.
Wait. Where are we?
The A?
Which page are you on?
61.
Try 60 first.
Sorry.
Just to keep us in order.
Match the two parts of each sentence. Example. Soldiers who died in wars. B. I remembered on Wednesday.
Notice, soldiers are remembered. You see that? This is present. I'll make this shorter. I'm not going to put it all up here. No? Okay. Soldiers are remembered on Veterans Day. Is that active or passive?
Active.
Who did the remembering? Who remembered?
Soldiers.
Soldiers, wait a minute. The soldiers are dead. Oh, they can't remember anything. Who remembered? What? It doesn't tell us. So, look at the example. Soldiers who died in wars.
I remember.
Do we know soldiers? What is a soldier? Soldiers
Oh, yeah.
who died. Oh, I remember. When? On Veterans Day. National holiday, remember? Veterans Day. So who remembers them?
The people.
We think maybe their family. The sentence does not tell us. We don't know. That's why English teachers don't like passive voice. It's a way people write to not tell you as much information. It's sneaky. Okay? But it's still a sentence. So that's the example. Let's try the next one. Helena, Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving is celebrated in Iran.
Okay. What letter is that? E. Same thing. Thanksgiving is celebrated in November. Is celebrated. Next one, number 2, Ahmed.
Our Turkey names are eaten on Thanksgiving.
Eaten on.
Are eaten. So notice, let's go back here. Number 1. Some verbs for the past participle is an ED, like a past tense. Some have a special word. The past participle is eaten. So I hope you still have that sheet that reminds you, but I could get more. So celebrated is past tense of celebrate. Today I celebrate, yesterday I celebrated. But the word eat, today I eat, yesterday I ate. But you don't say large turkeys are ate. We have a special word, past participle. So that's why sometimes you'll see the ED form of the word. I'm going to do number 3.
The first Monday in September.
Was soldiers is the date for the Labor Day.
You see it?
C.
C.
Yeah.
Was chosen
Was chosen
Labor Day.
for Labor Day.
Yeah.
So we've got some special information here. Number 1, we've got Thanksgiving. Oh, we should go back up here to the example. The example, Veterans Day, national holiday. Thanksgiving, national holiday. Turkey Day. Now we've got Labor Day, national holiday. So when is Labor Day? When is Labor Day?
First Monday in September.
The first Monday in September. What happens on Tuesday after Labor Day? School starts. Yes. In Michigan, most districts, most schools say we will start school after Labor Day. And so that affects you if you want to come back to school. After Labor Day, school will start. I don't know the date yet, but it will be after Labor Day. Taj, number 4.
The 14th
Wait, number 4.
The 4th of July.
Fourth
A.
of
July.
July.
July was chosen and the date
The 4th of July is celebrated with fireworks.
What?
Take a look at A.
A.
For what?
Taj, read.
was chosen and
Celebrated.
celebrated. Was celebrated in November.
4th of July.
A. Independence Day.
Independence Day. You have some good information. Taj,
July.
4th of July, Independence Day. How do people celebrate 4th of July?
What?
Celebrated with fireworks.
Fireworks.
Yeah.
You don't have to, but you will notice many cities do that. Do you know fireworks?
Yeah.
It's pretty. You watch the lights up in the sky.
Yeah, multicolor.
Do you like fireworks?
Yeah. Looks like
They play-
multicolor lights in the sky.
Murshidru.
Yeah.
Next one. Number 5.
Festival. The Declaration of Independence. Was signed in 1963.
Oh, you might not know this one. What do you think?
I.
Amira's got it. Was signed in Philadelphia. Do we know Philadelphia? Where is it? Where is Philadelphia? We're doing a little history information. What state is Philadelphia in? Any idea?
No.
What state? Okay. we are. Number 5 says Declaration of Independence. What is that? What was it? Declaration. Not decoration. Declaration.
Yeah.
What does that mean? I declare.
Yes.
A big statement. What do I declare? Independence. And it's all capitals. Very special thing. The Declaration of Independence. What happened? What happened? What happened?
The date of when the population for the British colony.
Declaration of Independence? When was it?
Population.
When?
Fourth of July.
What?
4th of July.
4th of July, what year?
67.
Freedom.
What year?
Year is
80.
It doesn't show you on here. 1776. Write that down somewhere. Very important date. 1776. You may be asked that question for citizenship. The Declaration of Independence. What does independence mean?
Freedom.
What?
Freedom.
Freedom. Yes. Independent. 13 colonies, English colonies, said no longer King of England. We are our own country. The Declaration of Independence. Here is Pennsylvania. You see Pennsylvania? And why don't they have... Oh, here it is, right here. Can you see the little red part? This little red part is Philadelphia. It looks like it's in the pink, but Philadelphia is the big city in Pennsylvania. Very famous city. But notice, why Philadelphia? Why not Washington, D.C.? The capital. Now, who remembers from last week, the capital of the country in 1776? No capital yet.
Yeah.
They hadn't built the city. So they went to big, beautiful city right here in Philadelphia to sign it. The Washington, D.C. came later. Number 6, MD, Raman.
Is found in Philadelphia. D.
Number 6.
D. D.
Read the whole thing.
D.
Can you read the whole?
Yeah, the Liberty Bell
Uh,
is found in Philadelphia.
Read again slowly.
The Liberty Bell is found in Philadelphia.
As I remind many of my students, liberty.
Liberty.
Yes. B and V, very distinct, different sounds. Liberty.
Liberty.
Yes. Liberty. What is liberty? Liberty.
Statue of
Freedom.
Freedom.
So we have independence, freedom. Liberty, freedom. Statue of Liberty. And that again is found in Philadelphia. Notice D is found and I was signed. So notice we have two different is found. What does that mean? Is found.
It's found.
Yes. What does it mean?
Is empty.
Found.
Found.
You got some gap.
Where's my pencil? Oh, I found
You
it.
got
Yes,
some.
yes, yes.
Something look at.
And signed is ch. So
Yes.
you have to look at what the sentence is asking us to do. And number 7, the other MD, Rahman. 7.
Martin Luther King, Jr.
J.R.
Yeah.
Junior.
J. Was the first celebrate.
G.
Yeah.
G.
Was first celebrated in 1986.
No. That's 8. That's number 7.
Number 7. No, G.
This is the person. The person was assassinated in what year? Look at F.
What?
1960.
So notice how this is constructed. Number 7, Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. was assassinated when it was. Okay. Now the next one is not a person, but a special day. And number 8, again.
Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Day
Was first.
was first celebrated in 1986.
Very good. These are accurate days. Just to remind us, once again, before I take this down, 13 original British colonies became 13 original states. They weren't the original colonies, but 13 British colonies became 13 original states July 4th, 1776. Independent state. Independent from England. Independent from the king. Here is Washington, D.C. Do we see this? Washington, D.C. D.C. District of Columbia. Washington State. I'm just kind of reviewing. Washington is a very common word in USA history. I grew up in Washington, Michigan, a little small town. Washington, Michigan.
Where is it?
Do you know Van Dyke? Do you know Van Dyke?
That's street.
Do you know Van Dyke Road?
Yeah.
You go to Van Dyke and you go north. You get to 27 Mile Road. Oh, where am I? Washington, Michigan. Okay. It's very small. When I say not even a city,
Town.
it's a town or a village. It has a post office,
Stop this.
no grocery store, gas station,
One gas station as well.
police station, No police station. Small town.
It's good.
What?
Good.
You like that?
No,
Would you like to live there?
I like
Life was different back then. When you drive down the road, you don't see people, you see cows. You know cows?
Yeah.
Very few people. Okay, so dates on here. Some of these are kind of important. Do we know Thanksgiving? What's another name people use for Thanksgiving? What's another name?
Turkey Day?
Turkey Day. Oh my gosh, she remembers. Who likes turkey? No one? Amira says yes.
Yes, I eat the
When is Thanksgiving? When is Thanksgiving?
November.
November. November. What day of the week is Thanksgiving? Always.
On the month.
What day of the week? Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
Friday.
No, anything.
Thursday.
Thursday?
Which Thursday?
The first,
No, not the first.
the last.
Not the last. Maybe the last. No, it can't be the last because there's 4 Thursdays. Not the middle.
The second.
Well, you left out
The third.
third Thursday. Third Thursday. How about Labor Day? When is Labor Day? What month?
The Thursday.
Monday,
What month?
September.
September. Okay. Which day in September?
Monday.
Monday. Which Monday?
The first Monday.
First Monday. But remember, that doesn't mean it's all, it may be September 1, maybe not, depending on when is the first Monday. The other one, July 4th. What is July 4th? Independence Day.
Yeah.
What year was the first Independence Day?
1776.
1776. The Liberty Bell. Do you know the Liberty Bell?
Yeah.
Bong! Very big.
Mouth sound.
Big sound.
Yeah.
Now the next one here, just to remind us about this, we studied this in February. Okay. Well, use that one up. We've got some abbreviations here. Typically, in titles, abbreviations of a title get a period in it. For the abbreviation,
Doctor.
doctor. If I didn't have the abbreviation, no period. If I wrote out the word doctor, no period at the end.
Junior.
Junior. What does junior mean?
One is senior, one is junior.
Who?
Luther King.
Last name. Last name.
Not last name.
Martin Luther.
He had a father. What was his father's name?
Luther King.
Martin.
Father's name was Martin Luther King, Senior. Okay? So we have father and son, senior and junior. Many people use the term junior to describe position. This is for family. This is a man, son. This is a man, father. When it comes at the end. Okay? Now I'm going to hope you don't get confused.
Just a mark of the thing.
Right.
Drive. At the end, drive. At the beginning,
Vector.
vector. I love this one because it's right down the street. What? Saint.
Okay.
In front. Saint.
Yes.
Special religious person. Saint.
Street.
Street. So many of my students, when we're reading, they come to this at the beginning and they say street. Street, Auburn Street. No. Saint. Notice SD period. Now let's go back up here. This is a person. What was his middle initial?
L.
What?
L.
L. Middle name?
Luther.
Luther. Middle initial? The first letter of the name is the initial. Okay. Those are his initials. This is the middle initial. Remember this from last week when you fill out the form for your income tax? What is today's day? What is today's date, I should say?
Monday.
What happens on April 15th?
Monday. No. Wednesday.
Uncle Sam. What?
Within the time.
Yes, it's tax day tomorrow.
Oh.
Yeah,
Thanks.
tax day. So just to remind us this about when you fill out a form and it says M period I period, it stands for which initial? Which initial?
M.
First initial,
Yes.
it's called middle
Yeah.
initial. Let me see who up here.
27th November,
What is
Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving? What day of the week is that? What day of the week?
It'd be Friday, right?
What? Thursday.
Thursday.
What day of the week is the 26th?
So,
What?
Which day?
If the 27th is Thursday, when is the 26th?
When is that?
Wednesday. What day is the 28th?
Friday.
Friday. When you take these tests that they give you, they ask you questions like this and you have to kind of work them out. What is the abbreviation for Michigan? Which one? One or two?
one.
One. Capital. Okay. It's just how we do it. Let's go back to this. And did we do part B? Circle the correct verb form in each sentence. You have a choice.
Many soldiers were killed.
We'll give you a few minutes to do 1 through 10 while I go get some water. Okay? Anybody else need water? Yes?
Yes.
Water?
Yes.
Yes? No? Yes or no? Anybody? Okay. It's so warm in here. It's not going down.
It is not going down.
Welcome. You need some water?
Sure, of course. Thank you.
I'm always here to help.
Pay attention when you do this to the correct grammar form. Okay?
Give us 2 paper. Let's give it first. That's fine.
KIRCHNER and
I
glass
know. That's fine. I would suggest you to go home and try to check the points, monies. Let's check it. You insisted, so. That's it.
Okay, let's get on here to part B, and Amira, read our example.
Roosevelt remembers is remembered for the New Deal.
New Deal. More information. Who is Roosevelt?
The president, ex-president.
An ex-president, yes. Very famous ex-president. And do you remember the New Deal?
Yeah.
What is the New Deal?
About some new ground between
That was the Louisiana Purchase. Notice here, the New Deal, capital New, capital D, must be a big deal. It's very important. And so I'll give you a little bit of history. Franklin Delano Roosevelt was elected president in 1932. Okay. What was happening in the United States, India, Japan, Russia, South America, North America, Africa? Something horrible was happening. Depression. What does that mean? Depression. This is economics. What is depression?
Oh, no money.
No money.
Shortage of financial shortage. Yes, economic.
Financial disaster.
Yeah.
Worldwide. And so Franklin Delano Roosevelt, new president, said, people are starving. No jobs. No work. There's money, but nobody wants to spend it. So he came up with the New Deal, which was, you don't have a job. I'll give you a job. You don't have a job. I'll give you a job. You don't have a job. I'll give you a job. Doing what? Building libraries, schools, roads, people that had skills, like an artist. Do you know anybody that's an artist? Artist, drawing things. They got jobs working to make art, and he paid them. And when people get money, when people have money, what do they do with their money? 50 cents, yeah, I'll buy it. So they started buying, and the economy started up again. So, Amira, back to the example. Which one?
It's remembered for the New
New
Deal.
Deal. Now notice this is remembered for. If you were going to use remembers, no for. Okay, let's try number one. Also, Amira.
Many soldiers killed or are killed in the
Revolutionary War.
War.
Which one? First one or second one?
Second.
Were killed. Same thing. Were killed in. Okay, Helena, number two.
Congress signed the Declaration of Independence in 1776.
Signed.
Yes.
Was signed.
No.
Sign.
To sign the Congress.
Congress signed, what did they sign? The Declaration of Independence in 1776. Historical information, which is correct. Number 3, Helena.
President's Day. Celebrates.
Second. Second.
Is celebrated.
Is celebrated. Is celebrated when?
In fact,
In February. And number 4, Ahmed. Soldiers. Notice that word. It looks like there's a D, soldiers. No. It's got a just sound, soldier. Soldiers.
Soldiers are marched in Veterans Day parades.
Which one? March or are marched?
Are marched.
Second.
Second.
First
Are marched.
March.
Soldiers march in parades. They trick you here because they said they moved the parades to the end. Soldiers march in parades. There's a very different meaning to these two. Soldiers march. I am a soldier. I march. Okay? Are marched means I take you, make you stand up, and I tell you, march. You go to jail. Okay? Very different meaning, march. When is Veterans Day? When?
4th of July. Independence Day.
Veterans Day. Who remembers? National holiday. November. Veterans Day. Number 5, Ahmed.
Flags are carried in the
Parade. Read it again.
flags are carried in the parade.
Carried. Carried. Carried.
Curry.
Carried.
Curry.
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 Eh.
Yes.
What does that mean? Curried.
Or
What is curry? Do you know curry? Spice.
Rice.
Mira?
Carried.
Mira, do you use curry in cooking? Curry. In Bangladesh, Indian food, curry.
Chili.
It's got cumin, coriander, other spices, curry. Are carried. Number 6, Taj.
Native Americans taught Americans how to plant crops.
Very good. Taught. What are Native Americans? What are they?
Taught
Which people?
Indian.
Indian. American
The
Indian.
first people, Native
American
Americans.
Indian.
Yeah. Sometimes called Indians. Number 7.
Native Americans were invited for the first Thanksgiving.
Read one more time.
Native
Native
Americans were invited for the first
T-O.
invited
T-O. Next word.
to
Two.
the first Thanksgiving.
Yes. Final two. Number 8, MD. This MD. A movie bar. A moober. Number 8. Wait. No. Mushadur. I'm sorry. Mushadur Mabuba. Okay. I can't say MD anymore. I'm sorry.
Came from Udu.
Number 8. Mushadur. Number
Yeah.
8. What?
Came first.
Read the whole sentence.
The pilgrims came from Udu.
Yes. Pilgrims. What are pilgrims?
I don't know.
Anybody remember? We did discuss them in American history. They came from Europe to the colonies. Pilgrims. We'll talk more about them at some point. Number 9, also. Mabubar.
Come or.
Hold on. I want to hear some
Dr.
reading.
Martin Luther King Jr. was fought for civil rights.
What? Fought. Okay. First one. Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. fought for civil rights. And number 10, Amira.
Dr. King's
Achievements.
remembered today.
Which one? First one or second?
The first one.
And you have 2 people for first one. Anybody for second one?
Because
Achievements are remembered. What is an achievement?
Something get. Something getting.
Like what? When you go to college, what do you get?
knowledge level.
Achievement.
Something gaining.
Like what?
Like different with our achievements.
To finish something special. So, for example, you go to school and you get a diploma.
Yeah,
Achievement.
achievements. Yeah.
You work at your job and your boss comes and says, I give you a promotion.
You say
Better job.
achievement.
Achievement. Okay. You go to the store and you buy some bananas. No.
No.
Something you earned by doing something special. So, this is an achievement. Achievements are remembered. An achievement can't remember anything. Only animals can remember. Not something you earn. Now, this is number 2nd side, part 2. Let's go through here to the box up at the top. Active and passive. The Supreme Court is making a judgment. That's active, is making. Passive, a judgment is being made.
Christian.
Is being made. to leave? Can I give you some homework? No? Take a look if you have time. If you have time, and then bring it tomorrow. Okay? Have a good day. Bye-bye. Okay. Next one, Congress will make some new laws. Will make. The passive, some new laws will be made. Third one, the president has signed several new laws. The passive is several new laws have been signed. Next one, Americans can re-elect the president only once. Passive, the president can be re-elected only once. Let's go down here to part A. And you have to decide the correct form of those words in italic, or in parentheses. First one, divide, they did it for us. Then balance, govern, make, re-elect, choose, or chose, I should say, include, declare, and collect. Let me give you a couple minutes to try that, and we'll go through these. Did you text Madonna?
No.
Okay.
I can text right now. I just text her about the notebooks tip. Okay.
That's true. That's true.
Give me just 1 second.
What can we use in this sentence?
Use the correct form of the verb. So parenthesis one is correction. Correction multiple verb passive correct form and multiple. Include past tense, past tense, present tense.
All right, let's go here to number one. Helena, read the example for us.
Divide.
Work on,
Look at this. Divide.
excellent.
Yeah, that's what I say, like the last two paper you forget.
divided among state branches.
Excellent. Is divided. Do number one also.
Balance. The power of the executive branch is balanced by the
Judicial
branch.
branch. Do we know executive branch? Judicial branch? Finish this, then we're going to talk about that. Number two, Ahmed.
The United States has been
ED.
different by the
Constitution.
Constitution science
Since.
1790.
Very good. Since.
You think,
Has been governed. ED.
oh,
ED. Number three, Ahmed. Do two each. Yeah, go ahead.
New laws are being made. If you
Very good. Are being made. M-A-D-E. Taj, number four.
Is it
Re-elect.
for
Number four. The word
many people in the current past person
president.
president will be received
The word there in parentheses is re-elect. Re-elect. Two words. No, so what's the verb form? Will be
re-elected.
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 Yeah, lots of sounds in there.
Re-elected.
Re-elected.
Elected. The
Number five, yeah.
and the cabinet is chosen by the
Chosen.
chosen by the president.
Chosen.
Chosen.
C-H-O-S-E-N. Chosen. Number six, MD.
Included. Included.
Read. Go ahead, read the
The
sentence.
new Secretary of Education will be included in the cabinet.
Included.
Yeah.
ED. Number seven, MD.
Declaration. What was being
The
declared?
verb is declare.
Declared. Declared. What was being declared several times in U.S. history.
Declared.
Declared.
ED. Number eight, Amira. Collect.
Excellent.
The taxes are being
Electronic.
elected
Collected.
electronically now.
Electronically.
Electronically.
People do it by computers, electronic.
Electronically now.
Number B is changing the passive to the active.
So one thing, number 8, taxes are being collected.
Collected.
ED.
Yes.
Yes.
read the example?
The people
The people
elect the
Mayor. Mayor.
mayor.
mayor. The mayor is elected by the people.
People. Work on that P sound. People. So they went from the active to the passive. So the first one there, the people elect the mayor. The mayor is elected by the people. It's the same understanding. One is active, one is not. So number one, Elena, a committee.
The committee will count the votes. That is counted
The vote is counted by
by
committee.
a committee.
Committee.
Remember this is future, will. Will be.
Will be. The
votes
votes will be
Counted
by committee.
by the committee. Number two, Ahmed. Big word.
The
Superintendent
the superintendent of schools runs the school system. The school system runs.
is run.
The school system is run by the
Superintendent of schools.
Superintendent of schools. That's how school districts work. Hamtramck is a school district. Who runs it? The superintendent for the whole district. Taj, number three.
The P.
Right. Example. You.
The teachers are making some important.
School district is run by the superintendent of schools. That's the title. Number three, Taj.
The teacher are making some important
Important what?
important
Decision.
Decisions.
decision. Some important decision are
Being made.
being made
By the teacher.
by the teacher.
Are being made. Number four, MD. for?
The mayor is suggesting $1 million budget.
Say again?
The tax,
How would we start?
tax rates. The teachers support me now.
So, we're talking about the school budget. The school budget has been raised. By whom? The mayor. This is the passive mode. Number 5, Amira.
The
Mayor.
mayor is
Suggesting
suggesting $1 million
Budget.
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 So the passive,
Then the $1 million budget is
$1 million budget is being suggested by who?
by
The mayor.
By now.
By the mayor. Number 6, Selena.
the tax assessor sets school tax rates. And the school tax rates is set by tax assessor.
Or what? Set. By whom?
Tax assessor.
Do you know what this is? We know this. What's this?
I think
Mayor,
What is a mayor?
mayor is the elected person, the city mayor. Like,
For a city. Yes.
city, yeah.
He's the leader of the city government, the mayor. This is a job, tax assessor. What do they do? Collect what? What? Taxes. Yes. So if you have a house, if you own a house, you have to pay tax on your house every year. So some tax assessor says, oh, your house is worth $100,000. You're going to be taxed on $100,000 for your house. part of that value. My house, well, maybe double the size, big house, 200,000. The tax assessor says your taxes are going to be double the assessment. So we have this job, tax assessor, we have this job, mayor. For the school district, what was the name of that person? What's his title? In charge of the schools. Remember it? Superintendent. In a school district. Some jobs maybe have also a superintendent. The leader. The leader. The last one. Number 7, I'm at.
The teachers should support the middle support is supported
Supported
by the
by the
teachers.
teachers. Is supported by the teachers. We stop. Bring this back tomorrow. I want to go over these history information again. And then a little homework if you have time. This is easy, fun. I think I'm gonna go sit in my car. I can't stand this. Too warm. So see you tomorrow? Yes?
Yes, sir.
Good.
Turn it off or you turn it
I think it's,
down?
I don't know how this system works, but it's taking a long time to cool down. Let's see if it's gone down.
No? Same?
Up.
It's up?
Out. It's above 80.